trying to keep someone who wasn't trying to keep you. Most times, they will want to manipulate you. She will say something like, "So you're just going to move on like I meant nothing?" Be smart enough to tell them, "No, I am moving on because I finally realized what I meant." And that's the shift. That's the moment everything changes. Let me say something that might offend you. You are not heartbroken. Your ego is bleeding and you are calling it love. If you have ever begged someone to stay, this video is for you. If you have ever checked your phone over and over hoping they text you, this video is for you. If you have lost your peace trying to keep someone who was already halfway gone, then listen carefully, because what you are feeling right now is very real. But then, it's not what you think it is. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is to check your phone. If you don't see any message, you go on WhatsApp. You check your last seen, you open Instagram, you check if they are active, and suddenly your mood changes. It's not because something happened, but because something didn't happen. Be honest with yourself. If they text you right now, you will smile. Not because you love them deeply, but because in that moment, you feel chosen again. And that's where the problem starts. Because what you are calling heartbreak is actually pain of not being chosen. Let me break it down for you. The real heartbreak is when you miss the connection. Ego pain is when you miss the validation. You don't really miss the person. What you miss is how they made you feel about yourself. Now watch this. When they leave your message unseen, you'll be thinking to yourself, did I say something wrong? This person used to reply fast. Who are they talking to now? You now start typing, deleting, typing again. You try as much as you can to sound calm, but in actual sense, you are not calm. You go ahead to check their status. You watch it immediately, then pretend you didn't see it. And the crazy part is this. You know this version of you is not you, but you can't stop. Why? I will tell you the truth most people won't tell you. You are not crying because they left. You are crying because they left you. Your ego is now asking, why wasn't I enough? Why did they choose someone else? How can they move on so easily? But the real love doesn't ask all those questions. Love says, I want what's best, even if it's not me. Ego wants to win the person. Love wants to understand the situation. Permit me to go deeper. Why do you want them more after they pull away? Why do you suddenly value them when they start acting distant? It's simple. Rejection increases desire. Scarcity creates illusion. And your mind starts telling you, you are losing something valuable, even when that thing wasn't treating you right. Some of you don't want them. You just don't want to lose them. And that's the truth. Now let's be honest with ourselves. You saw the red flags. You ignored them. They disrespected you. You made excuses. They become inconsistent. You became more available. You didn't just lose them overnight. You lost yourself slowly, trying to keep someone who wasn't trying to keep you. Most times, they will want to manipulate you. She will say something like, so you're just going to move on like I meant nothing? Be smart enough to tell them, no, I am moving on because I finally realized what I meant. And that's the shift. That's the moment everything changes. And this goes both ways. Closure isn't given, it's taken. Stop waiting for them to explain. Stop waiting for them to apologize. Stop waiting for them to come back and fix it. Because the longer you wait, the longer your life is on hold. You are not waiting for them. You are waiting for your ego to feel okay again. The truth is, you don't need them to feel complete. You need discipline, emotional discipline. You need to learn how to sit with silence without running back. You need to learn how to walk away without looking back. The moment you stop needing them is the moment you start seeing clearly, because most times love makes us blind. Let's face reality. The moment you move on, life continued, and here you are, stuck in the moment that has already passed. The earlier you realize some people are not your forever, they are your lesson, the better for you. And if you don't learn, you will repeat same mistake. So ask yourself, why did I stay? What was I afraid of? What did I ignore just for me to feel loved? Because the truth is, you are not hard to love. You are just trying to be loved by the wrong person. You are not rejected. You are redirected. The pain you feel now is not there to destroy you. It's there to refine you, to wake you up, to remind you of who you are. One day, you will look back at this moment and you won't feel pain. You will feel clarity. You will thank them, not for loving you, but for leaving you. Because in losing them, you finally found yourself. You are not heartbroken. Your ego is healing. And when your ego heals, that's when you are finally ready for real love.